Thank you for joining us on Sheridan County Ag Update. Today I have with me some members of the John B. Kendrick FFA Chapter to tell us about some of their activities they've been on and some upcoming ones. Before we do introductions, I want to say thank you to Heartland Kubota and True Built Builders for being our sponsors today. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. So I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves and tell what office you are if you're a member. So Eliana, I'm going to start with you.
My name is Eliana Grover, and I'm the secretary.
My name is Bryce Ludikhuize, and I'm a member.
My name is Caitlyn Brown, and I am a member.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you guys just recently got to go on to the trip to the Denver Stock Show.
We did.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I thought it was super fun. Very educational experience we had. We went on a tea tour, which was pretty interesting, and the stock show was very beneficial. Got to see some activities there that were live and kind of judging and stuff like that, which was super helpful for us. It was a great time.
Good.
I think it was especially cool for members who have never been to things like that. Like, we went to the ranch rodeo, and a ton of our members have never been to one. So it was just really interesting for everyone to be able to experience that together and bond.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was really great. We always do some sort of rodeo, and last few years we have not done a ranch rodeo, which I thought was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
We also went and saw some of the stock shows, so we got to see them showing different cattle and different like goats, sheep, all that kind of stuff. We also got to go shopping, all the fun stuff.
That's
It's our
the
fun
best
trip.
part.
Got to make it a fun trip, but I think it was really good.
Well, good. Well, and you guys got to go and see the last year, as they say, on the hill where the cattle will be in the stadium arena. That's going to be no longer. They'll be in a new arena. So it's pretty cool. You guys got to see that. And
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So you were talking about judging. Did you guys get to judge at all, or did you just see the different judging that was going on?
Yeah, we just saw some of the judging parts, so we weren't doing any judging. We were just in the stands watching.
Mm-hmm. I know that we judged down there in college. I didn't know if they still had a 4-H and FFA judging or just the collegiate. So what else is going on?
Well, FFA week's coming up, which is super huge for us. So we have Ag Olympics on the 15th, and this year we're inviting other chapters, hoping that they'll show up. And we also have Barn Bash and our teacher breakfast and just a ton of activities that we're going to be doing throughout the whole week.
Stuart and I went and watched Ag Olympics last year. It was hilarious. It was great fun. Thank you for inviting us, because it was awesome. We laughed. Might have made fun of Colton. Might have made fun of him a little bit, but he took it all in stride.
I bet.
So your teacher breakfast, you guys tell a little bit about that, because that's kind of a way you guys give back to your teachers.
Yeah, so we are up there early, like 5:30 in the morning, and we invite not just teachers but staff members as well to come down, and we cook them breakfast, and it's just really nice to show our appreciation, and I do know that those teachers really appreciate it. So
That's a very long tradition.
oh yeah.
It's a great way for us to show our respect and our appreciation for those teachers, and to kind of show them that we're there for them still, even though we're their students. And
So right now we are currently going out and we're getting silent auction items. We have a bunch of sponsors coming in, and all of the proceeds from our sponsors go back to our seniors and also part of our junior class, since we only have like a few seniors this year. But they'll all go to get scholarships for everyone like that heavily participates
Mm-hmm.
in FFA. I think that's really great. Then we'll be setting up on the 21st. Then we have it on February 22nd at 4.
Okay. And you can get tickets at the door. They're not available beforehand, but there's tickets at the door. And what all is there? There's dinner, dancing.
Mm-hmm.
there's a
bands
raffle also.
Yeah.
We're selling raffle tickets for that.
Okay.
Some prizes there that'll be given out, so that'll also be a great time too with the barn.
And a silent auction as well, and a band playing for the dance. It's a lot.
And some live auction items usually.
Yep.
Yes.
And then we have a bunch of like the little like games. I think last year we had like cards,
Mhm.
like the cards that we cut in half, and we just see which one wins. That one was a real big hit. We sold a lot of cards.
Yes, you
So
did.
I think we are going to do that one again. It's kind of all up to our alumni to decide that.
For sure.
Well, and really this is pretty much put on by the alumni, but you guys pitch in and help out and do a lot that
Mhm.
evening as well. So it truly comes back from the alumni as the scholarship fundraiser for you guys. So be sure and get out there. We will post a link when we post this to the Facebook page with all the information. So if people are looking to go, they can find it there. Quality Kubota machinery and customer care from the heart. Proudly serving Sheridan and the surrounding areas since 1996. Go online to heartlandkubota.com or stop by Heartland Kubota, 2450 Heartland Drive. Awesome. So we should have some contests coming up here before long, huh? Some judgings and some things within the chapter. So let's talk about that.
Well, we have a ton of competitions. Border Wars, I know a couple individual competitions, especially judging, have some competitions coming up, but our state wool judging team, the advisors wanted me to talk about this.
Okay.
They said we had competed a couple weeks ago and we got 5th in the state as our first year. So
that's great.
Yeah, it was a fun trip too. There's only 3 of us on a team. We were the smallest team there, but it was fun. So
well, good. Yeah. Good. Is that the one that happened down in Laramie here?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. I saw some pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and shortly here for the meats team, I know we're going to be heading down to Laramie to do some judging at the college there and to look at the meat and the processing there and learn a little bit more about it so we can compete as best as we can when the time comes, which is pretty soon here. So
UW has a fantastic meats lab.
Yes, they do.
It's super nice, and it's great that they open that up
for sure
for you guys to be able to come in and do that. So how fun.
Yes, it'll be very exciting.
And then February 7th and 8th, horse judging. Me and Eliana will be down in Riverton to go judge some horses. I think that they have like an excellent kind of thing to get us all ready for our reasons and placing all the horses.
Mm-hmm. Many, many moons ago, we had enough horses that we literally provided the horses for the judging. Yeah, not anymore. Down to 2 now. But when my dad, he used to train a lot of horses and we raised a lot. So yeah, took a few reasons back in the day. I was a livestock judger. Go figure. But
and then February 26th, we start our LDEs. Or that's our local competition at the high school. I think it's in the library. I don't know what time, but
okay.
We'll have conduct there, some other speaking contests, practicing and competing locally, which will be a super fun time to go see.
Mm-hmm. And those are mainly that one's mainly kind of your public speaking type contests.
Yes, it's mostly speech contests there.
Okay. Yeah. And is that open to anybody or just your families? Okay.
Yes, it's the local one is open to anybody. And I think district and regionals are too, but those are at the schools.
Mm-hmm.
I know districts is at Tongue River, I'm pretty sure. So,
okay.
Yeah. I'm excited to see, especially, apparently there's a lot of Creed speakers this year, so.
Oh, wow. Well, that's good.
I'm just excited to see how they are.
Yeah. I can still do the first paragraph. That's After that, I would be, nope, can't remember it anymore. Making plans for building a new barn, shop, or commercial building? Don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's premier post-frame building and homes builder, True Built Builders, online at truebuiltbuilders.com.
I'm also excited to see conduct. I've heard that our conduct team is doing pretty good, and I think we have high hopes for them.
So, in case somebody doesn't know, like myself, a lot of these things have changed over the years. The LDs, the CDs, they weren't called that back in my day. So why don't you talk about what the conduct of chapters is in case someone's not familiar with it?
So both me and Eliana were on the team last year. It's for freshmen only, and it's the pre-parliamentary procedure event. So it's only for freshmen. And the whole point of it is you run a chapter meeting with the Robert Rules of Order and make sure that all the rules are being used up, and you get a little card that has the motions that you need to carry, and you need to carry them correctly, and you're scored based on that and how well your debates are and how well you work together as a team.
Great. So it's a introduction to being on the parliamentary procedure team, or if you're going to do or try to be one of the officers, it gives you that opportunity to learn that. Well,
Exactly.
Great. What a great thing. We just got thrown in and said, here you go, figure it out. Things have definitely changed, but that's a good thing. So what else is going on? Lots of news, lots of stuff. Just the barn bash is the big thing.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is
Ready
Oh,
for
yeah.
the barn bash.
Yes.
All the planning to that one is taking up most of our time. I know
Mhm.
me for sure, especially with sponsorships and my mom being on alumni.
I've gotten a few emails, I'm not gonna lie, and a few
Yeah.
texts.
It's been chaotic, but I think it'll pull in through the end and be
Oh.
one of our top ones, I think.
It always is. It's always this time. It doesn't feel like last minute, but it kind of truly is this last couple 3 weeks. And, it always comes together. Great event. You guys always have a blast at it. And
Mhm.
it's
We always
fun to
get
see you
lots
guys.
of proceeds. So
Yes.
then that's
Yes,
always
we do.
great for our chapter and our alumni, especially with those scholarships. I mean, that's like the huge thing is
Yes.
always scholarships.
We are so fortunate to live where we do. And people are so generous to all the youth organizations, and not just FFA and 4-H, but they're especially generous to you guys. And it seems like there's always a big crowd that comes,
Mhm.
and not just your guys' families. Lots of alumni and people from around town. Last year we had quite a few people, realtors and bankers, and so a lot of business people. So that was
Mhm.
great to see.
And then we're also working we're on the window decorating team. We have a couple of teams to advertise and work through barn bash and stuff like that. So
Well, and I know I had talked to Cheney and Taylor both about getting some of you guys to come up here and do some ads for FFA week. We'll have some ads ready.
Mhm.
So get you guys to come up here. And so they'll be hearing you on the radio too.
perfect.
It's great.
It is.
Yeah. I would just say January to February is super busy for us, especially with FFA week. So we're just really trying to get things going and make it right so that way we can give back to the community and they can give back to us.
Yeah, as soon as you guys come back from break, it's just
Yeah.
go
Yep.
time.
We get hit hard right after break, not a lot, and then it just hits us all at once.
Yeah, because you don't have a lot of time. You've got, like you said, you've got judging in the midst of all
Mhm.
this, and
Oh yeah, and then it doesn't I know me myself as a junior, you got to prepare, you got to study for the ACT, and I know schoolwork. We can't travel with Fs, and I feel like that's a big thing. I think that we should really take academics to a whole nother level, and trying to battle FFA and academics is a really good skill for all of us that are in there with time management. So I do think it's good that we are being pushed, even though it's chaotic and it feels like sometimes you might not be able to make it all work, but in the end it does.
Yeah, it's for sure a great skill, especially with how much we miss and are out of school, being able to balance that time with FFA and how much we're studying that with our homework and quizzes and stuff like that, and still being able to be academically succeed.
Well, this is your guys' sport.
Oh yeah.
Truthfully, it is your sport per se, and so you guys are held to the same standards as the athletes in the school, with your grades and everything. So, which is great, and it's always fun to see you guys succeed. And yeah,
Balancing that with the sport too, because I know I do track and golf, and being able to balance all three of those at once is quite a skill, but it's definitely going to help out in the future.
Absolutely. So, well, is that it for now? Till your next time you guys come on?
Pretty much. I think
Lots
we
of-
checked it all off the box.
Yeah, that's most of what we have going on. So
Awesome. Well, be sure, get out for the barn bash, February
22nd.
Okay. Doors open at?
I think 4
4.
or 6.
I think it's 5,
Door-
honestly. I think we show up there at 4.
To
but-
be
somewhere around
determined.
there.
Doors open at 5. Dinner starts at 6.
Yes.
I think so.
I only know that because the caterer's in my office. So yeah, get out, support. If you have any questions, be sure and check their Facebook page. We will put that link with this, so anybody can go. You can click on it and go directly to that. Contact information is on there. I'm sure if they have any questions, they can contact the ag teachers at the school, Cheney Byer and Taylor Reynolds. You can get a hold of them, and they can give you information as well. So
yes, please come out and support. It is a huge help to us. Any little support that we can get, especially with this, with all our traveling, hotel rooms, and expenses like that, any help we can get definitely is a huge benefit to our team.
And we definitely want to say thank you to everyone who has sponsored in past years, and then years to come, this year especially. It always just helps so much with all like the money and proceeds that we get. And really it is the big thing is like the scholarships because, college prices just keep going up. And even trade school prices are going up. It's crazy to believe how much it is to actually go to school. So it's always excellent to get that money.
For sure.
And we always thank people so much for bringing that in.
We live in a very, very generous community.
We do. We are very
sure.
blessed with that, for sure.
Yes. Well, guys, thanks so much for being here today. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
it's always
thank
fun
you.
to have.
Thank you
it's
for
always
having us.
fun to have the FFA. Lots of good memories for me. So, but yes, thanks, and we will see you again and see you at the Barn Bash.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
see you
you.
there.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yes, check out SheridanMedia.com for more news, sports, and podcasts. And again, thank you to Heartland Kubota and True Built Builders for your sponsorship.